Cross delivered exactly what we needed. So we needed experienced company that can deal basically with different departments, different expectations, different speeds at which we operate, and different levels of regulation.
Cross was an outstanding partner in this whole process. We couldn't do it by ourselves. It's not very complicated thing to understand, but it's not an easy thing to implement, especially if you don't have a coach.
And Cross was able to grasp the concept and to lead us through the project, to work with the Agile transformation team. So it was a special part of leadership team dedicated for this internal transformation. And we identified 5 teams, we defined their goals, and we started our Agile journey that resulted in 7 learnings that we believe are applicable throughout the company, with or without Agile practices implementing them. And also we decided to expand the program in the phase 2 based on overall positive feedback from pilot teams.
From my perspective, the key benefits is that other teams are also included, because we are all part of cross-functional teams, and to achieve our goals, it is very important to be connected.
Now the teams are the ones that are doing the planning. The team empowerment is much, much higher. Teams have taken the ownership of the projects like never before.
We see the much better understanding of end-to-end processes, so the situational awareness and the overview of importance of value for JGL, of entire process, and how can we contribute basically with our specific skills or responsibilities to end-to-end goals. When we defined our new business strategy for the next 5 years, when we said that we want to double the business of JGL in 5 years, we knew that we need to transform the way we work, the way we think, and the way we operate. And that internal transformation led us to basically define in plain language what would be agility for JGL. We said that we need to improve growth mindsets, to empower our teams to make faster decisions, to be more productive, to simplify and focus everyday activities.
And I think that the lots of my expectations are accomplished. The education and training that we passed with Cross was very interesting. It was very refreshing.
Cross helped us how to do things more efficiently, how to understand the concepts of Agile and to implement it in our way of working, because our industry is quite a little bit specific.
First, we started with extensive training. So we trained almost 20% of our workforce up front, starting from the very top, from CEO, and then followed by leadership team and the top management, project managers, team leaders, all levels of management in the company.
We started with the basics, the underlying assumptions that quite often we think that it's clear, that everybody knows that. But it's really important to go through that, to identify who your stakeholders are, what are their expectations, what do you think about quality, what is quality in our work. It seems very obvious, but it's not.
We defined a pilot project to see if the Agile is really right for us, if it will work in pharma, and of course if that will work in JGL in particular.
Then we moved to the work visualization and how to approach things in a more agile way, and that was a game changer.
Methodology and transfer of their knowledge and experience to us. It was very fluent, it was very easy to track and to memorize all the material that was transferred to us.
To keep up the good work and to try to include more team members from other functions, to really have the whole team needed for a project from beginning to the end in one session, let's call it that. So the things that we saw in our team empowerment and team awareness, becomes the thing of the whole team in the whole JGL company.
We already started with scaling up the whole program, so now we have 13 teams. We added 8 on top of initial 5 that of course continued working in Agile mode. We again continued working with Cross in expanding our internal coaching practices, so we will have our own set of Agile trainers, and we will sharpen the tool in Agile practices with Cross in cycle 2 as well. We expanded Agile in more pharma-focused areas like manufacturing and quality assurance, although even in pilot program we had teams from R&D and regulatory affairs, which are of course core pharma.